Hi everybody, my name's Phil Deakin. I'm the Armed Forces Covenant Worker for Warwickshire County Council, and we're here today to have a conversation about the Census 2021 and the fact that it has a veterans question in it. With me, I have a colleague from Census 2021 who is Sally.
Hi, my name is Sally Bannister, and I'm the Office for National Statistics Census Engagement Manager for South Warwickshire. And I work alongside other colleagues throughout the country, as well as the county, Isabel Pemberton working in North Warwickshire, and Anima Chowdhury working in Coventry itself, Coventry City.
Thank you. What people can't see is our colleague Nick Caswell from the Veterans Contact Point, which is a veterans organisation that is based in the north of the county. So in terms of the census, what is the definition of veteran that is being used for the census?
The veteran is anybody who's served in the UK Armed Forces for more than a day, and so it can be one day. Yeah. That means national service, so post Second World War time service, and obviously during the war. So there will be elderly veterans, but there will be also people who served in the TA or the reservists or regular armed forces.
So that's anybody who's been in the armed forces for one day or more, which is the classic definition from SAFA. So there's an awful lot of people that could include, and some of them may be people who won't even kind of consider themselves to be veterans. So, for example, somebody who's had a short career and who might have served 20, 30 years ago, and for them their kind of time in the military is something way in their past. They now need to remember that they were serving and they are now a veteran. And as part of this, we need them to answer that particular question.
Absolutely. Everybody who served in one form or another in the UK Armed Forces for however long.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a few kind of groups to tease out there. So those people that perhaps didn't even get through training, even though they didn't make it through training, they're still considered to be a veteran because they did one day or more. All those that have served in the, as you say, the TA, the old name for the Territorial Army, now the Army Reserve or the RAF Reserve or Royal Naval Reserve, all of those, even though they wouldn't necessarily have done the regular time, they are also considered to be a veteran because they served in the regular reserve. There's also another group which doesn't get often mentioned, and that's merchant mariners who have served on a legally sanctioned operation. So anybody in the Royal Fleet Auxiliary, anybody that was involved in the Falklands War on some of the hospital ships that were manned by merchant mariners, anybody that's been involved in kind of piracy operations in support of the military force that was out there, all of those also come under that definition of veteran. And lots of people won't necessarily recognise that they hold that status. So that's part of why we're doing such an amount of work to raise awareness of that. In essence, also, anybody who's been in receipt of a military service identification number at any point in their life is a veteran. So that's something for people to kind of hang on to. Most people, once they've gone through a little bit of training, they will know their number and it will remain with them for the rest of their life. So hopefully that will act as a prompt.